see in many ways, just, to some degree, and get that message out.
To hopefully
Exactly.
influence what you see. But the reason why what you said spoke to me so much is because so much of that was applicable behind the scenes as well. With what we do, I just actually left the Ween Academy, and I was one of the judges. And so person after person came and sat in front of me and said she wants to do PR. And so we said, well, who are the people that you look up to? What's some of the work that you like? And everybody was like, well, I'm on my student government association and we throw parties. Or they didn't even know what PR meant, but said, oh, well, I'm the advertising manager, but I want to be in entertainment, so I want to do PR. And so a lot of people in PR, it's a funny kind of trade where you don't require certification or some kind of a degree or certificate, or you get the ESQ at the end of your name when you're officially an attorney, or an MD when you're a doctor. Anyone can say, I'm a publicist and I represent XYZ person. And then that kind of waters down the pot for everybody. But I don't call myself a publicist by trade. Am I a publicist for my clients? Absolutely. I am publicizing the things that they request. But I am a communication specialist. And being a master communicator involves a lot. When you are doing PR or marketing, not only are you a master communicator, meaning every word that comes across from you, there are no typos, there are no grammatical errors. Everything I do represents my client. And no client wants to know that I am out there misrepresenting them and their brand and their decision to entrust this with me having typos in my emails, grammatical mistakes, or I'm, screwing up the time of the booking and they show up somewhere half an hour early or 2 hours late, or they show up at the wrong address. These are things that are really happening out there because people are not spending time actually doing research. I don't care if you have to stay up all night for 3 days, making sure that you put in whatever time needs to be put in so that when you do get your shot, because I have a word for it as well. I don't get what I call I don't get the Caucasian privilege. That is, well, maybe she had a bad day. I don't get that. You screw it up, 90% of the time you're going to lose the business, the client, or like I always tell my staff, and there's 3 people here from my staff today, and they can co-sign this. When you do a great job and somebody says, "Oh, tomorrow you knocked it out the park," that will take to get from the first person in here to back there hours. If she screwed something up or I screwed something up, she's bootleg. That is from here to there in like a nanosecond, because the bad news is going to travel much faster and it's going to stick. And the time that it takes to go through to repair a bad reputation, a bad representation, that's time that is poorly spent. And it also, you don't make money there. What you're doing is winning back the same dollar that you had that was guaranteed to you, if you want to break it down to dollars and cents. So everything that you just said about research, perfecting your craft, putting the time in, showing people that respect, because a writer, a journalist, a producer, whoever it is that you need to pitch to, this person does not want to take any pitch you have. They want something that they can take to their editor or senior booker or Oprah or whoever it's going to be, and they're gonna have to look good, that they were smart enough to bring this to the table. Like, this is something people want to see. And so many times people are pitching, my next door neighbor because they recorded a song in the basement, and I'm telling you, he's going to be a big star. And you're just kind of like, well, this person really feels like that something was wrong because they didn't get what they wanted, but your approach was wrong. Your email came over with 1 million typos. Your facts were wrong. Your dates were wrong. Who is this person? Have you laid the right groundwork to even, build the foundation? Have you showcased all the best-selling qualities about this person before you sent the pitch over, asking for them to get this coverage in the newspaper? Or if you're talking about a marketing campaign, in that case, your client is giving you hundreds of thousands of dollars to create an experience. In today's marketing world, the customer is so desensitized, ad plans don't work anymore. So there's more and more money being put into experiential budgets and digital budgets, because that's how you make a connection. If you don't do your research, you could be in the wrong digital destination. You could have a campaign that is giving a great experience to the wrong group of people, and you're not moving the needle for your client. And you know what happens? Next time that 6-figure, 7-figure budget comes up for a campaign, you will not get it because you have not done the research and know what audience you need to talk to and make sure that you research where you're going to touch this person. And so, and I also watch MSNBC all day, and I think they have the most genius black girls ever on that channel. Karen Finney and Melissa Harris Perry, and I mean, she's not black, but I love me some Rachel Maddow. Like, so that's the best kind of advice we could give in this room.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, feel free to, and you guys, I was going to say, especially Brandy, Ashley, jump in.